The task force will be around.
President Donald Trump said on Wednesday that the White House coronavirus task force would remain in place a day after saying it would be replaced with something different.
We'll have something in a different form.
And Trump said he would announce new members of the task force by Monday as its focus turns to medical treatments and easing lockdown measures.
I thought we could wind it down sooner, but I had no idea how popular the task force is until actually yesterday. When I started talking about winding it down, I'd get calls from very respected people saying, I think it would be better to keep it going. It's done such a good job. It's a respected task force. It's very respected. People said we should keep it going. So let's keep it going. And so we'll be doing that. But we'll be adding some people to it.
Some wondered what a reconfigured task force would mean for its two leading medical experts, Dr. Anthony Fauci and Dr. Deborah Birx. Fauci has at times offered guidance at odds with Trump's, including on when to ease stay-at-home orders and lockdowns on the economy. On Tuesday, he acknowledged in a CNN interview that he was losing the argument against reopening the country too quickly. On Wednesday, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said she did not believe the president should pivot to reopening, adding, quote, if you undermine science, if you underfund testing, if you exaggerate the opportunity that is out there for the economy at the risk of people dying, that's not a plan.
All right, y'all. It's your boy JTL, opposite from the norm. I wanted to let y'all see that before I make any commentary. Then also, I want to go over this. Check this out, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So, the White House rapidly increased testing for those around President Trump, 45, Thursday after a staffer whose job potentially put him in close daily contact with the president had tested positive for the novel coronavirus. It's the president's closest known contact with an infected person since the early days of the U.S. response to the pandemic. COVID-19 has killed more than 75,000 people in the United States, with around 1.25 million confirmed cases, according to tracking by the Washington Post. Here are some significant developments. President Trump, in recent weeks, has sought to block or downplay information about the severity of the coronavirus pandemic as he urges a return to normalcy. Social media companies, including YouTube, Vimeo, and Facebook, are removing a viral conspiracy theory video because of his claims regarding the coronavirus pandemic. Man. So, real quick, I just wanted to just speak on the heinousness of the president of our country. What's sad is the fact that Tuesday he said that he would be ending the task force to focus on other and more important things, and y'all can look it up. But I think you have to like cut through like the long video because I think it was like over an hour or something like that. But also the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne gave him Dunk of the Day, and he has a clip of the audio that you can easily find. Trump ending the coronavirus task force. So if you want to just be able to hear the audio real quick, you can just go to the Breakfast Club and look for Trump Donkey of the Day that Charlamagne gave him. And then now he's saying he didn't realize how popular the task force was because some respectable people called and told them they should keep it going. Elitists, maybe? And it's just funny in an ironic sense that you mean to tell me that, you know, you want to wind it down. You don't think it needs to go because the economy needs to stay open. It doesn't need to be shut down 5 years. And hopefully, God willing, you are not the next president to have to deal with anything in the future after this year. Because it's sad that, first of all, how stupid people are. Okay, so let's think about this. One simple thing we don't think about. When we, as younger people, think, okay, well, this ain't like a common flu for us, unless, God forbid, you have a serious health issue or respiratory health issues, God forbid. Then, it's just older people. So a lot of younger people don't care. But what our stupid asses is not thinking about the fact that, okay, in case you forget, the people that are in charge of dealing with this and a lot of things that we can't do because we're not scientists, especially not in the White House, are elderly people. In case you forget, 45 is 75. So he's in his 70s. So now one of his drivers, you pushing all this economy stuff and reopening is not that bad. And he's saying, for people that's like 65, we tell them just stand back, stay home and all that. You're 10 years over that age. So your stupid behind should be smart enough to worry about your own health. Now, he's a businessman. And sadly, it's like, okay, so until it bothers you, you're willing to risk everybody else's health until it comes to your doorstep. And the ironic thing is, you're talking about business, and now it's possibly at your doorstep. One of the people that you've been around has the virus, and they're younger and military trained. So they probably got a strong immune system and didn't have no effects of the virus. So now we're going to see what happens. I'm just saying, we're going to see what happens. And another update, you know what I'm saying? I said I would update about things going on in my city, St. Petersburg, Florida. It's the 4th day of opening. I'm seeing a lot of cars out, seeing a lot of people out. Thank God I see a lot of people still trying to wear masks. I try to, if I ain't got a mask, at least put on a fresh, clean, washed t-shirt around my face, you know what I'm saying, when going out to stores and stuff like that. Unless I'm like in my vehicle or in my lab, you know what I'm saying, in the lab or something like that. But I try to make sure I sanitize everything as much as possible. So thank God for the people that's doing that. I pray for y'all safety, mine as well as my son and my mom and my family and friends and neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Because I just see elderly people around. And thank God for the ones that's wearing masks. And I pray for the ones who don't or don't have access to get help for the stuff that they need. I pray to God for everyone trying to do their best, man, especially at heart. Because these times are very trying. And we may be fortunate as younger people to be able to deal with this situation. But God forbid, it could get worse, you know what I'm saying? God forbid, we don't want it to get to a situation where we're just so freely, and we can fight it off. Thank God for that blessing for young people with at least efficient health, immune health systems. But we don't want it to, God forbid, keep spreading and get worse and worse and become, God forbid, some hybrid super virus. God forbid, you know what I'm saying? That could take you out whether you got a strong immune system or not. And these are things we have to be careful about because, these things can turn for the worse and get uglier, God forbid. So we got to keep trying to do our best and be smart and be safe. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing we do. We got to care for each other. We need our elders. You don't want to get the world to get to a place, especially here. And shout out to those other countries and places where people are doing what they need to do. God bless them too as well. But we don't want to get to a place, God forbid, where we just keep disrespecting our elders. And it seems like in this country, we don't respect the elders like we should. And you got to think, it can get worse and worse and worse, God forbid, to where when our age or your age demographic gets older, you ain't going to have no respect. And this is what we got to do is care for life. You have to learn to care for life, just common courtesy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people deserve that, man. And I just don't agree with that mentality that, they live their lives. Now it's time for us to live. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because they took care of us and raised us. Now, for the handful of people that may have been unfortunate to have parents or the shitty parents, pray for them. But at the same time, not everybody has had shitty parents and grandparents and uncles and aunties. You got to think, for a lot of people, their grandparents helped raise them or raised them. Or uncles and aunties raised them or helped raise them. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody else that took you in, foster care or whatever, or just cared around the neighborhood, city or whatever, states or wherever. So we got to show love and respect. They live their lives, help take care of us. It's our time to take care of them. And they don't expect for us to give up our lives completely for them at all. But just they care for us, we can care for them. That's all I'm saying. This your boy JTL, opposite from the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment. If this is your first time checking me out, make sure you subscribe. And, stay prayed up, man. Keep praying for those and keep trying your best to help people best you can. And most of all, stay safe. Keep you and your family safe, your friends, neighbors around you, everywhere you go. Just social distancing, mask if you can, washing your hands, sanitizer, all those good things. To God willing, see y'all next time.